How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for Marriland's Pokémon FireRed Wedlocke. Oh yeah, it is happening. So, if you are not familiar with what a Wedlocke challenge is, I recommend you check out the rules video linked in the description, because that will tell you exactly what you need to know about it. There are a few things that I'll be doing to make this run a little bit more interesting, so I hope that you will enjoy that. In a nutshell, one major change is I will be banning most final stage Pokemon of a 3-stage evolution line. So, for instance, you're not going to see me use Charizard here. Not at all. And there are a few exceptions. For instance, Butterfree and Beedrill. They're pretty weak that it doesn't really matter. They're not really comparable to Charizard, let's say. And then there are a few Pokemon that you'll find in the description or in the rules video that I also will not be using. But in a nutshell, that's meant to kind of make it a little bit more challenging. There's a level limit, an item limit, and a few other miscellaneous things here and there. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and start this thing up. What do you say? Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now, tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I am a boy, and I will be playing as a boy in this challenge. Let's begin with your name. What is it? My name is personally Devin, but you know what? I always like to have the heroes of whatever challenge I'm doing. I like to have them with their own name, their own kind of storyline. So, we're gonna name this guy Color. And that's the US spelling of it, but that's fine. Alright, so Color it is. Right, so your name is Color. Yes. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. That rivalry as a baby, right? What was his name now? Oh, isn't it great that you don't remember your own grandson's name? But yeah, we're going to name him something kind of similar. We are going to name him Hugh. Not like the rival from Black 2 and White 2, but like the color. Well, not really the color, but the, hue of a color. Anyway, whatever the case, it's Hugh. That's right, I remember now. His name is Hugh. Color. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Yes, it does. Oh, man. All right, I'd better stop playing my NES here. Okay, it's time to go. I don't know what I was doing with that thing. Oh, it's not even the NES Classic, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. I should probably grab this potion. Always got to remember that thing. Could save your life. One thing I will note, though, the Nuzlocke part of the rules do not actually start until after I have my Pokeballs, or at least that's how I will be playing. And that's how most people tend to play. I will be on shift instead of set, because this is a Wedlocke. Trust me, I have tried it on set. It's really not very fun in a Wedlocke. It's great in a Nuzlocke, though, if you're looking to spice things up. Alright, that being said, the other thing I should mention is I'm not going to be turning off battle scene, even while training, because, in case I do a speed-up montage kind of thing, I want you guys to be somewhat entertained. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV, so it must be true. Oh yes, Oak is looking for you. Alright, well then, we better go say hi to Oak. Except he's probably not actually going to be there, is he? No. Do I even want to check it out? Yeah, you know what? Let's just go see what's over there. Except we have to talk to this guy first. Technology is incredible! You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Whoa! Technology is incredible. Alright, where is the professor? What? It's only Color. Gramps isn't around. Oh, what a joke! Told me that he'd be next door. He was looking for me. I've been had. Alright, well, we'd better just go off into the world. Because, you know... Hey, wait! Don't go out! Well, you weren't there! I don't know where the heck you were! It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Okay. Just when I was about to sneak away from home, because you weren't there. Oh well, it's fine. Alright. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Hugh, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Color. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair! What about me? Be patient, Hugh. You can have one too. Alright, so we get to decide which Pokemon to start with. Now, there's something I usually like to do when determining my starter. This isn't actually part of the Nuzlocke rules, but a lot of people kind of treat it as such. I take the last digit of the ID number, your trainer ID, the last digit of that. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, you pick the grass type starter. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, you pick the fire type starter. And if it's a 7, 8, or 9, you pick the water type starter. What if it's a 0? Then you move 1 digit to the left and see what that is. If your ID number is literally 00000, congratulations, you win the game. So, that being said, let's see. My ID is 38711, so by that logic, I'll be starting with Bulbasaur. I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So, Color, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur? Oh, sure, why not? Actually, I wanted Charmander, but oh well. Okay, so I will be giving a nickname to this male Bulbasaur. Let me go take a look at my list, and I will be right back. Okay, so my name is Color, and I will be naming all of my Pokemon after colors. And remember, there are a bunch of different kind of meanings for colors. For instance, olive is, of course, an edible food object, but it is often used as a color, so I will be allowing that, for instance. Let's go ahead and go with olive. I mean, it was either that or green, and, you know, green's a little bland. I think olive's a great name. In fact, you could say, I love it! All right, anyway, well then, I'll take this Pokemon. So yeah, Hugh has his Charmander. Okay, let's take a quick look at Olive here. Naive nature. That's all right, I guess. So, I'm never gonna have a Venusaur. That's kind of one of the interesting things with this, is I am prevented from fully evolving Pokemon that have a total of 2 evolutions. And that's evolutions, not evolutionary stages. So for instance, something like Fearow is fine, but something like Nidoking or Nidoqueen is not fine. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna read this tutorial. Come on, it's a Pokemon battle, okay? If you don't know what this is, I'm really sorry. I really am sorry. This is not the series where I'm going to be explaining it. So yeah, let's just press A to win. And, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna win this fight. Definitely. Olive starting out strong. I appreciate that. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. Good job, little Olive. All the way up to level 6 now. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. I mean, I'll trade you if you don't mind. I think that's fine. I haven't used Charmander in a while. And I guess, like, part of me wanted to just choose Charmander. But I was thinking about it, and I guess I have chose Charmander like a year ago, or a year and a half ago, or actually, what was it? It was 2 years ago, I think. Man, I think that was the... Or wait, no, it wasn't. I didn't choose Charmander, I just happened to have one. Okay, so here we go, on to Route 1. Just a reminder, Nuzlocke part of the challenge does not begin, at least for me, until I get my Pokeballs. So this does not count as my encounter. But another thing I guess I should mention while walking over here, I will need to find a female Pokemon to pair up with Olive. So if I run into a male Pokemon, that also doesn't count as my encounter. For once I get Pokeballs, that is. And I think that'll just kind of, well, I don't know. That's how the Wedlocke challenge works, especially early on in the game. And then after we get a female Pokemon, on the next route, it doesn't matter which I get. Okay, so almost to Viridian City. Ah, lovely Viridian City. It smells like Viridian and City. Oh, I guess I don't really need to heal up my Pokemon. I just need to go get the Parcel, don't I? All right, let's go ahead and do that. Yo, you got the goods? All right, wonderful. Let me grab those goods, that Parcel, and we're gonna book it back to Oak's place. Except I can't run yet because I don't have the running shoes. So we're just gonna take a leisurely stroll instead and bump into a tree or something. All right, out of my way, out of my way. Thank goodness for these ledges, right? Oh, such a classic game. It's kind of refreshing to play this. I haven't really played a non-stream version of Pokemon FireRed or Leaf Green. The only one that I'd done was, oh wait, where am I going? Was the, what was it? The Leaf Green Sleep Block that I did. Well, it was FireRed and Leaf Green, and it was a versus, and it was a lot of fun. But, you know, it was more of a stream archive kind of thing. This is the real deal, everyone. This is the real deal. This is an adventure. It'll have nicknames and memes and things. I don't know. Probably not any of the latter. Why would I have memes? Oh right, I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Color and hue. Take these with you. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, I got the Pokédex, something I'm never gonna complete. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Aw, yeah, 5 Pokeballs, you're too kind. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But then these pesky websites started popping up, and that's no longer necessary. So just go out and have a Nuzlocke challenge or something. Anyway, this is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. All right, Gramps, leave it all to me. Color, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Color. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Well, you know what? I won't bother. I don't need one. I really don't. It's just gonna take up... Actually, it isn't gonna take up room. You know what? This isn't Gen 1. I might as well go flirt with your sister. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help you. Alright, well, it's so convenient that you happen to have 2 town maps, and you're just willing to give them away for nothing. Like, seriously, what? Did she not give the map to her brother? Isn't that a little weird? Alright, now I do have Pokeballs, so whatever Pokemon I encounter will be the first encounter here. Now, if it is a male Pokemon, it does not count. But the first female Pokemon will be what is paired up with... oh, it's a Pidgey. Well, you know what? It was pretty much a coin flip. It was either going to be a Pidgey or a Rattata. Yeah, welcome to FireRed and Leaf Green. But that's fine. I think this will work out relatively well. Let's go ahead and toss this thing, because I'm a little worried about getting a critical hit. Ah, darn it. Why did you have to do that? Okay. Come on. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. You can do it. Oh my gosh, this Pidgey is so stubborn. What the heck? Okay. You have been weakened even further. Let's see if you'll actually stay in this Pokeball, please. Oh my gosh, what? Could you actually stay in this darn Pokeball? Oh, finally! Wow, I don't think I've ever had a Pokemon on the first route take literally 4 Pokeballs. This thing is mean. She is stubborn. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. Alright, well that's good to know. So we gotta give you a color-themed nickname, so let me go check my list and I'll see you in a moment. Well, I guess I'm gonna call her Sepia because, you know, it's kind of like a reddish-brown color. It seems kind of fitting for a Pidgey. So there we go. Alright, let's take a look at little Sepia here. Jolly nature, that's actually pretty good. It'll make her nice and fast. Doesn't really sacrifice anything important. I have to be a little careful though, simply because I have like practically no health right now. Thank you, Sepia. But it's fine. A quick trip over to the Pokemon Center will patch me right up. Okay, so let's just get out of here. Let me just make my way back. Please don't let anything, like, trap me and get a critical hit. I would be so sad. Like, seriously, that'd be the worst thing. Okay, so it's healing time. Let's go ahead and do this. I need to buy more Pokeballs. I absolutely 100% need to do that. So I'm gonna buy 10. So then I can get a Premier Ball. And I need to buy, like, 2 antidotes, too. Like, seriously, poison is brutal in this game. If you get poisoned, you do take damage outside of battle. Remember, it's not a newer game, and you can even faint from that, so that's just game over for that Pokemon. Alright, so give me 10 of those, and then we'll take, like, probably 2 antidotes is fine. And I wouldn't mind having, like, maybe 2 potions just in case. Oh, I wish I had like 20 more bucks. But I don't. But it's fine. I got plenty of Pokeballs right now. So, let's go ahead and catch some more Pokemon. I'm actually gonna head on over to this area first, but I had to deal with this old guy. Oh man, here we go.
Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch Pokemon.
Hey, you want to say that again to my face, buddy?
I suppose I better show you how then.
Oh, fine. All right, old dude, we gotta have the ceremonial catching of the Weedle. What will the old man do? He's gonna open his bag ever so slowly. Oh, he's got only 1 Pokeball. Dude, is he gonna YOLO it? He is totally going for it. Doesn't even bother weakening it. I was kind of expecting him to punch the thing with his hands or something, but nah. He just manages to catch that Weedle. Well, brilliant. Good job, old man. I didn't even know you could find Weedle here, but okay.
There, now tell me, that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too.
Oh no! Not the Teachy TV! I don't want that thing. Thankfully, it doesn't look like I have to use it. Oh, man, I thought for a moment I did. All right, I'll get that item in a moment. I just want to get something on Route 2 before heading over to the Route 20-something. I don't remember what it is. It's like 22. I could check the town map. I think I'm going to. All right, no, let's never use that Teachy TV. I always get confused. Yeah, Route 22. Like, I always know it's there. And it's a great route, but yeah. Alright, I just want to get some Pokemon. So, it doesn't matter what gender of Pokemon I get here. It's just the first thing that I find that isn't a Pidgey. Were you not listening to me? I said the first thing that isn't a Pidgey. Actually, I could go into the forest if I'm feeling adventurous. Because otherwise, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a bug. Well, not a bug. I could get a Rattata or a bug. You know what? Whatever. That's fine. Rattata's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, yeah. I should probably mention Dupes Claws. So I do play with a limit of Dupes Claws, or at least I will be using one in this particular challenge. So if I don't find a new Pokemon within 5 attempts of Dupes Claws, then I do not get to catch anything. Now, a Pokemon that is not of the gender that I need, even if it's a dupe, does not trigger dupe's clause. So, yeah, that's something to consider, just as far as priority goes. But in a nutshell, that's kind of how it'll work out. Okay, so we got the Rattata. That's good news. Hopefully this thing doesn't take 5 million Pokeballs to catch. Alright. Oh, do I want to try it? Yeah, you know what? Let's... I kind of worry. Like, I really don't want to get a critical hit. Okay, we're good. I shouldn't have even said those 2 words. Alright, let's go ahead and catch you. I kind of want to name her Purple, to be honest. I think that'd be pretty great. Although she's not going to be purple after she evolves, so I should probably rethink that. Okay, oh, that was way too fast. All right, anyway, I'm going to go look at my list. Give me just a moment, and I'll be right back. All right, so again, we're going to go with a, not 100% a color, but still kind of a descriptive color. We're going to call her Pumpkin. Like a pumpkin orange kind of color, you know? All right, so there we go. Pumpkin! Let's take a look at little old Pumpkin here. Bashful nature. Aw, okay. Okay, Guts. That could come in handy, actually. So, I think I want to go get my Route 22 encounter, just to kind of see what the first 4 Pokemon will be before heading on over to the forest. So, let's go ahead and do that. And let me grab that item while I'm at it. Oh, could you walk any slower? Why couldn't I have had my coffee? All right, there we go. Actually, I did have my coffee, but it was decaf. Oh, all right. Route 22, here I come. Ever so slowly. Although I guess it's about the same speed as in the older generations. So, again, if you didn't quite follow what I was saying about dupe's claws and gender stuff, so if I run into a female Pokemon, regardless of what it is, it won't trigger dupe's claws. If I run into a male Pokemon and it's a Rattata, then it will. So, this is a female, so this does not count as dupe's clause number 1, per my rules, because gender clause of the Wedlocke rules takes priority. A Mankey. Oh, it's a female Mankey, darn it. I tell you, that would be the funniest thing if we had a male Mankey paired with a female Rattata, all right? So, again, that does not trigger dupe's clause. I can't catch it because it's female. It is a Mankey. It is a male Mankey! It's the reverse of a certain pairing from a certain Wedlocke. Okay, that was actually really fortunate timing, to be honest. Oh, that's rich. That is rich. Uh-oh. Hey, you better stay in here. All right, maybe I should get out of here. Well, I mean, switch out. I don't really want that Leer. Oh my gosh. Oh no, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. We're okay. You just gotta stay in this Pokeball. I don't know why it's so tough to catch Pokemon right now. Okay, there we go. All right, we got a Mankey. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so Pig Monkey Pokemon. Light and agile on its feet and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. All right, you gotta have a nickname. I'm gonna go take a look at my list and I'll see you in just a moment. All right, so you know what? We're gonna just go ahead and name him Khaki. Because why not? There we go. Okay, so we got Khaki the Mankey. Let's take a look at him. Paired with Pumpkin. That's so cute. Impish nature. All right, Vital Spirit. Yeah, that could help. That could definitely help. All right, so I know there's a fight right up there, but that is not something I'm gonna have any of right about now. I gotta train. I definitely have to train. And I want to do that in the forest. So you know what? I think we're gonna just hop into the forest briefly in the next episode. So then I can catch a Pokemon there. And then I can do some training, because I tell you, those Metapod and Kakuna, they give you a lot of experience. And I'm gonna need that. Alright, anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon FireRed Wedlocke. See you next time, everyone!